I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. Basically, I'm over it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. Basically, I'm over it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm over it.
Okay, this is the final climb, everybody. At least that's the plan. Welcome everyone back to Getting Over It. I have practiced a bit off stream. I basically just went up the... Yeah, song? I basically just went up the orange cliff a bunch of times. and developed strategies for later parts of the game as well. I did not beat the game off stream, but I got further than I had got before, and it triggered a voice line. And because I'm a sick fuck and I want you guys to see all the voice lines, I'm going to reset the game from the beginning, because it's not even that big a deal. I kind of want to hear all the narration again. I want to reset the, like, fall quote limit and stuff. So I'm going to do that. We got some awesome art here. This is from Quivster on Twitter. It's very cute. Nice, simple, good color palette. I approve. It's great. Great stuff. I for some reason I really like all the art that we get for, like, I guess less popular games, although the VODs of this game have actually been doing pretty good. Okay, let's open up the game. I don't know if it's going to be at a good volume. I'll have to change it on the fly, maybe. That seems a tad loud. Okay, new game. We are just starting over. Which I think is, you know, appropriate. I also learned... Somebody in the comments of the last video said, turn on use trackpad tuning, and the hammer won't be so slow, and then you can adjust your mouse sensitivity to how you want it to be. And I did that, and it was a huge improvement. Like, it's not, the game is not piss easy now, but it helps a lot.
If you deleted your homework,
so thank you to that person.
As I have. Or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came
I'm just gonna let the man cook for a while.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I'm wondering if I can make him, like...
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Cut himself off. Doesn't seem like that works, though.
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
This thing's always super slippery. Okay, there we go.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious
first tricky part,
who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
I don't think this is enough height to start doing
In a
that
certain
sort
way,
of tech. Oh,
Sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
okay,
It's
okay,
built
okay.
almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And
That's
it's one
a
of the
nice
most
spot.
unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger
Slippery.
of falling and losing everything.
Slippery, eh?
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you stand on a tree that blocks the way to the entire rest
There's
of
an
the game.
error in the narration,
It might take
in
you
the
an
subtitles
hour to
there.
get over that
He
tree.
didn't say
A
a
lot of
dead
people
tree,
move
he
it
just
up.
said this tree.
You prod and you
Come on.
poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be
There's a
able
sense
to...
of truth
I
in
can't
that
turn the
lack of
hammer around,
confidence.
though.
Most
Pogo?
obstacles in video game
Pogo.
worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real. The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. Frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process.
The game
of
is
building
quiet?
A game about climbing. A funny thing happened.
I can turn it up. I thought it was quite loud. Tell me how you guys feel.
To me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Gonna be careful here.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
Hey, I did the thing.
And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Okay, second really tricky part
Over
coming up
time,
here. This
we've
is
poured more and
this
more
is the run
refuge into
killer.
This vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. You can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Oh. B philosophy.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous
The
mountain
philosophy of
trash, the ash
bees.
heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
Okay, here's the
Grand,
really tricky part.
infinite,
Hold
and
on.
unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic
Stop
novels,
talking.
Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten,
Something
untitled.
rotten. Something that I
Everything's
learned
fresh for about 6
fucking
seconds,
he'll never
until some
stop.
newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Come on. No.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle. that
Okay,
lets you
that's
churn
really
through it,
close.
but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets
Hold
piled
on.
up
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no.
landfill,
Move the mouse
filed
on the
in
mouse
with
pad
bland things?
before you do this bullshit.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you.
Oh.
Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I'm the throat goat.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with
Please.
10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
I learned
But on the off chance that you're playing
that when
this,
your
what I'm saying
hammer
is, trash is disposable.
is
but maybe it
closer
doesn't
to your
have to be
body, it
atrocious.
slips less.
What's the feeling like?
That's a
Are you
huge
stressed?
new
I
tech
guess
that
you
I
don't
discovered
care
off
if you've
stream.
gone this far, feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
It's not over yet, though.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I
He's
feel
talking about
a
oranges.
challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Oh. Survive. Just survive. Okay, don't do the weird thing. It's looking like it's wanting to do the weird thing. That is. Am I crazy or was that like quieter than the first time we saw it? Oh, blah, 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 blah.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused.
He
but
knew
you
that
didn't.
was the most fucked up
There was
part of the
something in
game.
you that
He
was
knew.
hidden that chose to continue.
He knows. This part's also very difficult for me. This is a bit that I practiced a lot and never really felt like I got any better at it. Honestly. Sometimes I get it like first try, sometimes it takes ages. Usually ages. I might try to take it slow. Sometimes I get it fast, sometimes I get it slow. Oh god. This could be the shortest VOD ever. Nah, mate. Snake. Content Snake has got your back. No, 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 no. Let's try slow and steady here. Again, keep close to the thing. Hat. Get the fuck out of here. One time, this is true. Can I just show you something that happened? One moment, please. When I was practicing this off stream, something whack happened that truly shocked and surprised me. I recorded it because I was like, what the fuck is this? I was stuck at this anvil part for a bit, and this little gift, a glowing gift, fell from the sky. I was like, oh, I just got a drop. I just got a random cosmetic. And that's it. And I looked it up, and I saw, like, the Steam user forums, and somebody was like, yeah, what's up with this, like, gift that fell? And then jump scared me. And Bennett Foddy replied, and he was like, must be a glitch. What a fucking asshole. Okay, resume.
What?
Do not resume. Do not presume.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
You dropped this king. I'm really happy with how this is going so far, which means surely tragedy will strike. Oh! Uh-oh. Where does this put me?
You just lost a lot of progress.
Nah,
That's
I
a
really
deep
didn't.
Frustration, a real punch in the gut.
It's just this hat cliff. Even that, I think, can be conquered! First fail quote, by the way. Mm-hmm. No audio. No fucking music. Let's try a little bit of hop. There we go. Whoa. Sometimes I see some weird lighting changes happen on some of these, like, objects. Oh! Oi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, Sonny Jim. I also feel like I've mastered the art of, like, the drop. Like, just move the hammer straight up. In certain, situations. And you'll just... Because sometimes it's hard to, like, lower yourself onto something by the way the hammer works. So it's just like one quick upward movement. Does the trick. Okay. No, the anvil and the rocks, I can chill down here all I want, actually. It's a penalty-free fall. It kind of looks like it would be penalty full. Doesn't it? Okay, let's try this again. Bad. Okay, we can probably save that. This jump right here I'm having trouble with. Which I feel like it's never really given me much trouble. Oh god, that may have been too far. Oh! And drop, like that. Just straight up. This doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. These next couple of jumps are a little more scary in terms of the penalty.
Oh, no.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Oof, sorry about that.
Did not fall down the orange cliff, though. Thank God. It just seems like there's certain trigger points that make dialogue like that happen. Okay, let's just do the tried and true here. Ow. Don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, it did. There's a certain, like, not too slow, not too fast speed that you can go at that... helps with doing that keep the hammer close to the body maneuver. Nope, not quite. I kind of wish, like, I want to, like, can I, like, go fucking spam falls so I can hear some nice music? No, careful what you wish for. Right here. Right there and up. Beautiful. Oh god. Eee. 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 Cool. Ah. This part is easy to, like, psych yourself out on, I feel like.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
That's what it feels like is happening here. But hey, you know what? At least this is not just me doing the fucking, like, chair jump a million times. At least it's something new. We can do this for another stream, and then, you know, I fall down again and then I stop. Nope. That was just a positioning trick. No, let's try not to be too fast there. There's also this, like, fast pull thing that, can be really helpful sometimes, but it's a bit risky. Just wiggle on down there. Nope. Sometimes my pogos just
You
don't...
fell from above, but I know you won't linger here. Your hammer's no longer, your jump is no stronger, but your hunger will tell.
Have we heard that one before? I feel like I don't recognize that quote. Are they, like, different depending on how long you spend at, like, a unique obstacle? See the lighting change on those rocks on the right there? Yep. No. Wrong.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the
Nope.
staying down. Mary,
This part has never given me grief before, but that's the nature of the game. That is the fucking name of the game, baby. Whoa. I'd be willing to say that's the whole game. Ah. Penis. Back to saying penis. So yeah, I've been playing more Ace Attorney. Off stream. I am on case 3 of game 2. And, it's awful. It's like the worst one so far. For a lot of reasons. Anybody agree? The circus case. Why not on stream? Phoenix Wright doesn't really lend itself to streaming, I think. There is a chance that at some point I will play a Phoenix Wright game on stream, but I don't want to do the, I don't want to do, like, the whole series or anything. Like, seriously, somebody said, Grapefruit, you aren't allowed to play games when I'm not watching. I try to, you know, if I'm going to have, like, a first experience with a series or something like that, I try to have it happen on stream, but this one I just thought, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah! My booty jams! Finally, okay, now we can get to work.
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. And
Also, like, even though the mouse sensitivity is way lower than it was when I was playing this the first time, it's actually much more sensitive because of trackpad tuning. Whatever the fuck that means, I seriously have no earthly clue what that means. Come on, no, it's so shockingly hard to, like, that whole strategy of keeping the hammer close to your body. It sounds like it would be easy. It is strangely difficult. There's a strangely precise, like, angle you need to do. Also, anybody else who's played this game, confirm or deconfirm, that thing that I'm pointing at right now, the little coat hanger, I have never once, like, I've tried to grab onto it while I'm falling down, like, from a failed jump there, about 100 fucking times. I've never clung to it. I'm convinced it doesn't have collision. Confirmed you can't grab it, it's not solid. That's how it feels. But yeah, I've been loving the Ace Attorney games. Even this bad case is, like, not terrible. Guys, I miss the music of the first game. Like, the first game had really, really good music, and I feel like the second one has not lived up to that. So I'm a little nervous that perhaps the first game will not be able to be topped in my personal ranking. Can I sit here? Well, I fits, so I can sit. I'm down, boy, turn down. Yeah, that's a nervous laugh from me too, bro. Oof. I tell you what, doing this on stream is so much more stressful than doing it off stream. Because off stream I was just like, oh, you know, I'm just dicking around. I'm not gonna like, it's not gonna be a waste of like 50 people's time. If I, like 196 at the moment. It's not gonna be a waste of everybody's fucking time if I fall. Like, I'll just climb up again. But, here it's very stressful.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat.
Nope.
You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
I mean, God willing, we'll see the fucking snake fall today, but I don't want it. But God willing, we will see it. You know? Why does he sound like he's gonna cry? He kind of gets more, like, intimate. And not, like, sexually intimate, you know, but, like, he's getting real with us near the end of the game. It's less, oh, oof, that was a tough fall, I feel bad for you, blah, blah, blah. He, like, his demeanor changes. Phew. The danger of the snake is still there, though. still very real. This part right here. I have gotten up. The thing that I got up was this part. I got up to like the shopping cart at the top of this hill, and I was like, okay, I can't go any further. But the it seemed like the strategy is just to go fast. Like there's a certain kind of like downward diagonal pull that you want to do. And it's slippery and it's awkward and clumsy. But it gets the job done eventually.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes?
He said his name.
Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Scary. Let's just try to sits. Oh, I sits. Let me just like, oh. Whew. I hear throat singing. Game lagged at a very cool time. This is where I got before. Base of this tower.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory,
The living room.
playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
The fuck is a rectory? Oh, you have to sub! You have to sub, that's the deal! Hi, everybody. We must not make fun of Markiplier. Making fun of Markiplier is the mind killer. Making fun of Markiplier is the little death. Oh. That tiny little light is a thing that you can stand on. Or at least that your hammer can cling to. Come on. Up.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
Wait, down? Why am I going down? Wait, why am I going down? 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 Wait, why am I going down? Why am I going? No, 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 please, no, please. Oh, oh. Yes. Yes. did it. Yo, yeah, now you got to sub now! Oh! Featuring design, art, code, sounds, music levels, 3D models, textures, marketing, writing, QA, and voice acting by Bennett Foddy. I was gonna say, he didn't make all that shit, did he? The original sexy hiking game.
I'm going down
Whoa.
the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the
Sweet
road
Ray
feeling
marched clouds.
bad. I'm going down this road
All the music is in the
feeling
public domain as far as I can tell. Why did my VOD get copyright claimed then?
this away.
Commissioned by John Paulson for the Humble Monthly Bundle.
Chill and never blow.
Interesting. This is a Humble Bundle game.
That chill and never blow. I'm going
It's been a while since I wrote anything by hand. This is making my fingers hurt. Sexy hiking, which I have actually played somehow. Punishment, desert golfing, rain world. It's the one that I've heard of there.
I'm going where the climate suits
He wrote
my
all this by hand. I think there is something, like I said, I think there is something
children's never cold.
deeply personal and intimate about this game.
Where the climate suits my cold. And I ain't
To Ian Snyder, who was the first to the top of the mountain, and to Corey Martin, who was the first to complete a successful speed run. Huh. Coptic Stitch Notebook. That's funny that the first guy
I'm going down this road feeling bad.
got put in the credits. I don't know what defines the first speed run.
Down this road feeling bad.
Thanks to Jazuo, a genius, and the inspiration for this piece. I hope you get to play it one day. I wonder if you ever did.
Ain't gonna be treated
Beginner's
this
Guide.
way.
An incredible game. Thanks to you. Sorry about that one time when you got all the way to the top and fell all the way to the bottom. Okay, is this the I solemnly swear I'm up to no good? Yes, got over it! I got the Chivo! Now, that's the Chivo for beating it once. There's a Chivo for beating it twice, and a Chivo for beating it 50 times. So, I have heard, I think, one person say what this is. This was like a famous thing, was like, oh, streamers, like, it asks you to, like, turn off your, streaming software. Is it gonna make me... Hold on. My plan was to not show it. So I'm gonna turn it off. I know, oh, fuck Bennett Foddy. Oh, he made fun of me for falling down. Whatever. I'm not gonna record it, and I'm just gonna say if it's what I thought it was. So I'm gonna click, I solemnly swear that I'm not recording or streaming this. I understand that only those who have climbed are welcome. Man, under half an hour, but of course I actually spent like 7 or 8 hours on it. It's what I thought it was. It's what I heard. Neat. Well, I guess, should I dick around in it a little more? Well, thank you for the subs. One second. There's a couple things here. Okay. Neat. Okay. Oh, this is the fucking Uru. I accidentally turned on display capture instead of the game. What do you say we dick around? Because I've heard there's multiple endings. Can anybody clarify what the hell is up with that? And then there's also the sexy hiking thing. Can I look up? And we gotta ride the snake? Oh god, this is all just climb the mountain like a million times over. Let me just see. Let me Google it. Endings. You can get stuck on the tower at the end for the bad ending. Get yourself stuck by falling down the tower with your hammer on the other side. There's this awful, like, clickbait video that's like, oh, there's 3 endings in Bennett Foddy. Good, bad, and snake. The snake is not an ending. Okay. Okay, if the player somehow propels themselves over the tower and onto the ice wall on the other side. These all involve just beating the game again. Fuck. They will fall past a floating island on which they can find the original character from Sexy Hiking. If they land on the island, the level completion sound from Sexy Hiking will play. That's so funny. Well done! I'm assuming. Whack. Well, I don't know. I think it'd be weird to have a stream be this short, so let's just dick around for a bit. That was awesome, though. Yeah. Wow. Cool game. Cool fucking game.
Feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted
And now
your
we're back to
phone the day
this.
before it was due, as I have, or if you left your
We're gonna
wallet
just listen to this over and over again.
back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If
Penis.
you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than
I
starting
think it's a
up.
shame that this game gets a
If you're not ready
legacy
for
of
that,
just being like
if you've already had a
YouTuber
bad
bait
day,
rage
then
game.
what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go
I
away and
regret
think.
feeling that way about it in the past. It's been a really engaging experience all the way through.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip.
You like
I'll
how his
understand
mic
if you have
quality
to take a
changes
break
right there?
Just find a safe place
By like
to
a
stop
lot.
and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Let's see if I can get, you know, either an
This
achievement
game is a homage to a free game that
or
came out in
the
2002
fucking
called
bad
Sexy
end
Hiking.
or the sexy hiking
The author
thing.
of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together.
And it's a
very
humble
quickly and
bundle
freely.
thing.
And they're often
Like
too
what?
rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
This might be my least favorite
In
part
a
of the
certain
entire
way,
fucking
Sexy Hiking
game
is
right
the perfect
here.
embodiment of
It's not the
game.
hardest, it's just like
It's built
the most
almost entirely
frustrating.
out of found and recycled
And it's
parts.
right near the beginning.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it,
Come on.
your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. Now, that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its
Come on, don't
flavor.
slide off.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Would you play more of these games?
Anyway, when you start
I don't
Sexy
really have
Hiking,
any desire to
you're
play
standing
Jump
next to
King.
this dead
Jump
tree
King doesn't
that
seem to
blocks the way
have
the entire rest of the game.
the appeal that this game has.
It might
Sorry, I
take
just
you
like
an hour to
burped
get over that
mid-word
tree.
like a fucking
A lot of people
pig.
never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength.
Oi, 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 oi.
Over.
That's a
And there's
new
sense
one.
of truth
A coffee
in
cup.
that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake
you can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the
I don't
correct
really
method
have any desire to play other games like this because I feel like, what could they do that this game didn't do?
Every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
I already played Sexy Hiking.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it.
Fuck.
And it would
And now I'm having
turn out
trouble
to
on
be
the early
unreasonably
part.
hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it
It's like
easier.
all the
It already
pressure
felt
is
like my
gone though.
inability to get
Like
past the new obstacle was my fault as a
it just
player,
feels like I can just
rather
dick
than as a
around
builder.
now. Like I'm off
Imaginary
stream.
mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Okay, I'm trying to go like fast too.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
But why not?
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
I feel like that strat works sometimes, but not all the time. Let's just wedge this down here. To set ourselves up there. Beautiful. Beautiful strategery. Okay. It's nice to reach a place where you can reset your fucking mouse cursor position. Whew. Okay.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects.
I think
Bought in a
this line
store
too
and
about
assembled into a
prefabricated
product.
objects.
And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
Like that's the
Because
aesthetic
objects
of
in the
this
stores are
game.
trash.
It's got
I don't
fucking,
think
like he
they're
says
bad or
that
badly made,
when there's
although
conspicuous
I don't know.
Half-Life 2 flammable barrels in the
trash in way that
background.
food becomes
I don't
trash
know.
as soon as you
Maybe
eat
that's
it.
reading too far into it.
Things are made to be consumed.
But it feels like that's
and used
intentionally
in a
placed
certain
there.
context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Because it's something that you sort of go through an arc when you play this game. Of like, at the beginning, you sort of like, you're testing out the controls, and you learn that it's really easy to fall if you like move around
Over
too
time, we've
carelessly.
poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill.
And then you kind of start to go
in now vastly outnumbered,
faster over time. Like you go
things that are
slow
fresh,
and careful
untainted,
for a
and
lot of
unused.
things, but then over time you sort of
Everything
learn that
around us
like
is
in a
cultural
way
trash.
going
Trash
fast
becomes the new medium,
and falling
the lingua
often
franca of the digital
is sort of the superior
You can
way to
build culture
go.
out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain.
Like I still go slow
A landfill
sometimes.
With everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Lively. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten,
Fuck you.
untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you,
Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
Now I know.
Mentioning
most
the
likely you're
beginner's
watching
guide
this
at the
on
end of this
YouTube
game
or
is
Twitch,
quite
while some dude
apt.
with 10 million views does it for you. Like a
Because
baby
that's a
bird getting
game-
fed chewed up food.
A very similar
That's
type of
culture
game where the dev just speaks to you while you're playing the
But on
game.
the off chance that you're playing this,
In a way,
what
it's
I'm
different
saying
from
is,
this, but
trash is disposable.
kinda similar.
But maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
An equally
What's the feeling
very
like?
compelling
Are you
game.
stressed? I guess
that I
you
will
don't hate
stream
it. You've got
someday.
this far,
I've
feeling
already played it
frustrated.
before.
It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel.
That was weird. Sometimes you
That's
kind of
not
get
how I
like
feel about
pinched.
a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Do you ever drink coffee with that feeling of like, I don't like this at all, but
Whoa,
I like
just
that.
Lost a lot of progress.
You know?
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
For some reason, I can't do this very beginning of the Orange Cliff here. The easy part. Let's try this again. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Right there. So at the end of the game, he like said the name of the character, Diogenes, and that's like a Greek philosopher, right? This is what I've heard, at least. Cock. And one of the paintings that we see around here is a painting of Diogenes. It's the Behold a Man guy. Yeah, he was part of Plato's crew. If memory of my shitty philosophy class in college serves. That was the one with the awful fucking professor. Who was like genuinely like one of the most huge pricks I've ever met in my life. Man, what is wrong
happen
here?
Again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I don't get it. I don't really get what I'm doing wrong. Or at least I don't get what I'm doing different. Like, clearly the result is different. It's just that's the part I've done a million times, you know? Classic this game. This wall has a weird way of getting harder every time you try to climb it. Do you think a monkey could typewriter this game? Well, yeah. If typewritering is what I think it means. Given infinite time, infinite ink, infinite paper. I mean, Markiplier beat it. No, we must not make fun of Markiplier. This right here is my least favorite part of the entire game. Aha. Aha. Just as close as we possibly can get. Come on. No. It's so tempting to try to go fast here. Man. Mamma mia! That's a spicy meatball! These parts right here are not so bad. Oh. Not so bad, I say. They're bad. They're not so bad. They're not S omega lol bad. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Okay. Nope. Oh no, and then I wiggled and then it moved. Hate that. Hate that for you. Nope. Okay. I'm fine. This game would be interesting if your muscles actually got tired as you held on. They kind of do. Because, check this out. I'm not moving the mouse at all right now. Like, I know what you mean. That, like, it would be more of like a over the course of time thing. I feel like that would just add pointless frustration. You kind of do. Like, your character kind of does have stamina, in a way. Where you need to be constantly making adjustments to the mouse. Oh, God. It's still a very awkward spot to do a pogo. But you can yump it. It's true. Whew. Jump scare timestamp. I swear that gets quieter every time it fucking happens. Do I have some setting fucked up or something? It was like wicked loud the first time it happened.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
No. This fucking hat. Oh, really? Really now? That was odd. Hey, hat. Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. You won't take me with you. You won't take me with you. Like, I know a lot of people's instinct is to be sort of repulsed by this game. But it really is cool. It's a neat experience. It's not like my favorite game ever, but it is worth playing. It's a unique gaming experience. Although not anymore. Although maybe that list of games that were in the end credits, would be a couple more examples. What? What? That was very odd. Why did I slip there? Weird. Which, by the way, can I just say, putting recommendations of similar games in your game's credits is so unbelievably based. Why don't more games do that?
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Damn.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling
Could have
down,
saved that
but the staying
by
down.
ricocheting between them. Oh, nice hat. Cool hat, dude. Can I sit on it and use it to cheat at the game? Yeah. Very nice. See, take your obstacles, turn them into assets. No. Yeah, 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 yeah. And there goes the hat. Oh well. Hold on, can I like yeet it? I want to yeet this hat. It just feels like there's such potential for jankery with a freeform object like this, with like physics to it. Come on. No. Oh, God. I'm getting fucked over by the thing where the hammer can't, like, go too close to your body. Come on, like... Yeah, like, don't you feel like there's potential there? Either I want to do that or I want to throw it off the fucking cliff. Good. There it goes. Goodbye. Ain't gonna be treated this way.
They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Damn. Oh. Oh. Come on.
$10 shoe fits my feet.
Still one of the hardest parts of the game. Okay, that's good. Nope. What the fuck? There's like a particular angle where it's like, okay, you don't even need to worry about keeping the hammer close to your body, but I guess I do. Okay. Yeah, he said this music was copyright free, or royalty free, but I definitely got copyright claimed on a couple of the VODs. I think just one of them. The last one, where I spammed songs. Oh. I'm tempted to do the snake here, but I want to see the bad ending or the sexy hiking thing.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
You'll feel bad if you win. It's a little tongue-in-cheek, but there's something to that. This ain't it, Chief. Here we go. Oh God. That's bad. Yep. Listen, if I fall and I'm already, like, on my way down, I'll try to ride the snake. How's that sound? What if I title this stream, like, not finale? Just to fuck with some heads. Should I do that? I kinda wanna do it. Like, the stream will be over, the series will be over on the spreadsheet. But people, like, a bunch of people will show up and they'll be like, oh man, 2-hour VOD and it's not even the finale, damn, that sucks. Then they'll be shocked when I actually do it. And it'll be so suspenseful when I'm on that final part of the game. And they're like, oh my God, it's not the finale, so it means he falls from here.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot?
I'm grapefruit.
Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
I'm
I
grapefruit.
think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man. nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent. Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside.
Seriously, what's a rectory?
You've learned to hike. There's nowhere left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
So here, either... Like, I don't know how this is going to work, because it seems like once you propel yourself off of this thing, you go into, like, low G mode. But I was able to, like, fall down earlier. Oh no. I'm glad there's a little grace period here. A rectory is a church. Church building. Huh. See, even that, which would have been a catastrophic fall at the Orange Cliff, doesn't actually kill you here. Right at the end of the game, you're given a little bit of a grace window, where it is unlikely that you will die, but possible. Fuck. But what will happen here is I will either get the bad ending, the sexy hiking thing, or a second clear, all of which are desirable outcomes for me.
The soul would have no rainbow, and the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Just now, we're getting to John Vance Cheney. Fucking music is playing. I think it's gonna go away real quick, though. Fuck. Oh. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. At least this is like... Again, relatively low stakes. Oh my god. Nice, like, earthbound noises. That's just supposed to be the whistling wind. Fuck, man. This part is, fucking me up hard now. Oh. Oh. Can I just pogo from here? Maybe, but this seems easier. Oy vey. Oh, that little light. Oh, God. Okay, this part. Don't want to do a fast pogo like that. You can do this little technique where you, like, if you're on a bad surface for pogoing, you can just dangle yourself like that, like 1 inch off the ground, and make it a good spot for pogoing. Sheesh. Okay, now what? I feel like I've already lost track of where the tower is. So we're gonna try to, like, yeet.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
I think I'm falling up now. I think it might be too late. No? Oh, I'm going weird. There's like a tiny asteroid there. Weird. Was it shaped like a heart? I have no fucking clue where the tower is right now. So I'll tell you what I'm going to try to do. Let's just push like straight down here. Whee!
No.
Whee! I don't know if this is going to work. Oh.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. CS.
Whack. I feel like I kind of went out of bounds there. That was whack. Please. Oh, please, dude. Set. Up. Okay. Up. It's always tempting to take this part really fast, because it tends to work.
No.
I'm edging Bennett Foddy. Yeah, you can hear it in his voice. The dude's close. He's real close. Oh. That's probably not good. Oh! Snake. Now this bucket's wilding out. Beautiful technique. Beautiful technique! Hello, snake. Now, if there was an achievement for riding the snake, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Man, remember when they changed Pog and now nobody uses it anymore? What a fucking shit show. It's because honestly, we went with a dog shit one. Like, there was a vote, right? Because they had, like, a trial period of Pogs for, like, a month, where it was, like, a new Pog every day for a whole month. And the community just went with the most dog shit one. Like, what the fuck do you mean? It's not even a human being. It's yawning. It is a yawning snake. Also, only like 3,000 people voted for the Pog total. That's true. So, like, the type of people who like the snake Pog were also the ones who cared enough to Pog vote. That's very true. It's fucking yawning. Like, I'm sorry. I know, oh, it's very cute. It kind of looks like it's pogging. I've made that joke about 1 billion times too. I've been there. But as the new Pog, I was like, what the fuck? There were some good ones in there too. Like, there were some solid Pogs. I did a tier list of the temporary Pogs. Oh. Good. Not good. Let's just reset here. Yeah. Oh. Wahoo. Wahoo. And now I'm just gonna go with my tried and true here. It's sloppy, and it takes a while. And you fall down quite a few times. But it works eventually. Usually. And if it doesn't work, maybe I'll ride the snake. Oh. Was orange the worst part of the game? Yeah, I think so. Like, hardest for me. Most difficult part to overcome. I mean, this part is maybe a close second, but... And don't get me wrong, if you fail this part, there's a chance that your ass is going all the way back to the beginning. But, like, Orange Cliff is technically less punishing if you fall, but Orange Cliff, it's also you're more likely to fall, I feel like. Oh. See, that was a bad one. Oh, that sucks.
Within me a peace
That sucks a lot. That was like jank right there.
William Shakespeare.
That was some hardcore jank. Oh. Okay. I think there's something to it, the way that, like, I know, yeah, it's like a indie game made by, like, one dude. But also, the fact that Bennett Foddy provides the voice for Diogenes is interesting, too. Like, he's right there with you. Your suffering is his suffering. In a way. Even though he seems like your tormentor. At the beginning. Like, he's right there with you. A like-minded weirdo. Yeah, I'm stuck. Let's try sits. Let me try to sits here. Real quick. If something smells, it's usually the butts. That's a Phoenix Wright quote that gets brought up many times. Because there's a character whose last name is Butts with a Z. 1 second. Oh. 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 Like, come on. No. Huh. I keep wanting to be like, oh, I got a good place, let me get slow here. But no, that's not really it. That ain't it, Chief. Huh. Huh. Oh, God. Like, I see what's going wrong, it's hard to actually do. I see the actions that are cursing my momentum and pushing me back. It's just hard. Ooh. By the nature of the game, see, like, that, I don't want to touch that, but I am touching it. Many times. I sit. Whew. God. Back to this. Ooh. But I love that arc that I think a lot of people are probably going to go through playing this game. Where you go from like, oh, I need to go really slow and careful, to, no, actually, mastery lets you kind of like, and I'm not trying to say I'm a master at this or anything, but learning the mechanic better helps you go fast. And even if you're going to fall, who cares? If you're going fast, it doesn't really matter that much. The drops don't mean as much to you by the end. Fuck. Bruh. This part seems on surface level to be just the same as that one wall. But it's a bit more tricky than that. Just with the way the obstacles are shaped. Fuck me. Come on. Sit. Sits. So I'm like basically right above and to the left of thing. If I can just, come on. Just fall down like right here. I'm gravitating towards these things, I just realized. Oh god, no. And now I'm gonna go back up and now I'm gonna like sort of lose track of where I am. No, I didn't want to do that. I wonder.
You cannot now believe that you'll ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. I mean, just like any other part, this part just needs practice to get consistency. The one thing is, like, just landing on top of it is gonna be so tricky. Come on. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now I think... Oh, no. It's weird the way gravity works here. Because, like, you gravitate towards these asteroids. Or moons or whatever. But you don't... The bottom of your pot doesn't actually, like, align with them for you to, like, sit on them, you know? So I think if I go, like, right here...
No.
And push down. Come on. Is that it? Oh! Oh! There he was! There he was! I saw him! we've had like a record-breaking amount of people showing up and being like, oh, now do the bad ending. My brothers and sisters in Christ, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm literally going for that. Jesus fuck. That, okay, sometimes when your hammer gets like wedged in between two things, it's like, it won't move until you move to a certain distance, and then it just freaks out and goes crazy. And you're like, no, I didn't want you to do that. Truly the character that I control is this little circle. That's the protag. That's who I am. That's his will and intent. Fuck. Ah, like that, like that. Like I did not even slightly want it to move like that. But it gets like wedged. Christ. And this part is pretty awkward. Like it's not quite as awkward as getting up the chimney, but the fact that there's just this little overhang here just to fuck with you. Yet another inconvenience. Fuck me.
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
Like I keep having that happen where it gets jammed in between one of those like circle things and the tower. Yeah, nope. I mean, this part at the end, there's a certain point where it's like actually impossible to just go slow. Like this first part I could be taking slow every time, but there's a point where like you need to swing. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm feeling close to done here. I might just do my second win and call it a day. One more attempt. This is my last. That would have been good, except this thing's gravity sort of messed with me.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a little bump. That might have been too far to the left. In fact, that was not even enough force. And now I feel like I've completely lost track of it again. Like, No, 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 no. No. Nah. That's very, 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 very hard to do. Because you have no landmarks there. Literally, you're in space. Like, that is astronomically hard to do. That is... Name a game where the bad ending, I guess, like... I don't know, do you count fucking Undertale? Name a game where the bad ending is way, way harder to get than the good ending. They probably exist. But, that's whack. Like, when I heard bad ending, I thought, oh, this will be something I can just do. But no, it's actually, like, wicked fucking hard to do. No. See, and now I will lose track of where it is. No, didn't push hard enough. Wonder if you can move by wiggling in midair. Seems like maybe you can a little bit. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, we're here. That's something. I mean, I'm not gonna try to... Fuck the bad ending. That is so hard to do. We're gonna give sexy hiking one attempt here. And if it doesn't go through, then fine. Cool clipping. I feel like I need to, like, look up a video. It's like I drop down from here, and then basically just... hold the thing out to the left.
To live
Whoa.
is to suffer. To survive.
That is
to find
wicked
some
hard to
meaning
do.
in the
That
suffering.
is very, very difficult.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Oh. Let's just go for dub number 2, how about it? And if I ride the snake, then I ride the snake. Oh.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Huh. Nope. I like that when you fail the sexy hiking thing, it puts you here, by the way. Like, that's why there's broken pots there. Dun, dun, dun.
No. Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year.
Like, no, wait.
Williams.
idea. Hear me out. VOD is not called finale, and thumbnail, right, is snake. Snake thumbnail to trick people into thinking that there was like a devastating fall, you know? You like that idea? Damn it. Aw, buddy weed. Whoops-a-doodle. One of the best ones.
Crazy as a loon, or will be soon if my baby don't hurry home. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby's gone away. I'm running around.
Yeah, the Destroy My Channel Challenge.
Whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby just.
Oh, you have to subscribe.
I can't tell the sun from the moon. I might just like a balloon.
Markiplier, more like Mockiplier.
A million times a day. But if someone should ask me what it said, I couldn't say. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. I know I could be okay. If my baby'd only hurry back to me today.
Penis. Maybe we haven't conquered the hat jump.
Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby's gone away. I'm eating my soup with dessert, leaving out the
Not what I
tail
wanted to
of
do.
my shirt.
Home slice.
Whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby's
Sometimes I slide off that platform like that and I have no idea why. Genuinely no idea.
my cup. I'm gonna lose my reason.
Where I'm like, I was holding it completely still. It just sort of decided to slip. Because of like the way I was moving, I guess.
Whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, I'm gradually turning gray.
I'm gradually turning gray.
Anymore, I just
There's a line that
but if
pertains to me.
hurry, then I know I wouldn't worry
Huh.
anymore. No, wouldn't worry.
Maybe we'll see the gift here too. If I spend enough time here. And I'm just gonna, hold on, let me just look up bad end. Okay, wow, would you look at
There we
that
go.
technique,
All right,
holy
guys,
shit.
We got the bad ending. But don't worry, there's more. It's not just this. Well, it is just this, but there's a little bit more.
The things on the other side don't have collision too.
Oh, you got so close. But this is past mending. You got the bad ending.
That's him post nut. Ugh. That's it? You don't get like credits or anything? It's just a soft lock. Okay.
I think it's pretty funny.
It doesn't even seem like inescapable. And then let me hold on. Let's show, we might as well show the
free game that came out.
Somebody doing the sexy hiking
Sexy
thing.
hiking.
A level is sexy hiking will play. That's awesome. I love that. That is super fucking adorable.
Sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game unique.
He got up here fast enough to have that be playing. The golden pot? Each time you complete the game from 1 to 50, your pot will gradually become more gold. Oh, I thought that was just a mod. Oh, look at that. Wild. Crane sway. Oh, hold on. Now I'm watching this. What? What? What is this? Like modded like joke? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Huh, okay. Sorry, remove. No, wait, now we're just watching a video. Speedrun detected. Weird. What makes it say speedrun detected? And I guess that's like an unused mechanic. Weird. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't really care after this. Wait, what?
About chaining together multiple movements. Try to break them down into their component parts.
People sometimes ask me whether I can finish my own games. In this case, I got to the final obstacle several times, and I fell all the way back down to the beginning of the game. So I know it can be done, but I haven't done it. Maybe you'll be the first.
Whack.
Sorry about the bats, by the way. That was uncalled for. The living room.
Weird. He never beat it. Very strange. Okay. Well, there's those. I don't think it was even worth going for those after having seen them. The sexy hiking Easter egg is cool. You gotta wonder if Jazuo has seen this. Surely many people have tried to get in contact with him, but he kind of is. His online presence has not really been there for years. Like, I remember I, like, stalked his old YouTube channel and stuff. And, like, the last thing he posted was, like, 7 years ago. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll ride the snake. Take me. That's the thumbnail, like right that
Of all
split
sad
second.
words of tongue or pen, the saddest of these. It might have been.
It's so long.
John Greenleaf.
God, and it puts you at the very beginning of the game. Like, even the most devastating falls of the game that are not the snake, they don't put you all the way back. It makes you redo the tutorial tree. And it's like slippery. It's like extra slippery. Whack. Okay, well, folks, I think I am done. Time to wiggle off into the water. What a cool game, though. I really misjudged it. It was really interesting and cool. And it's got sort of an abrasive outer shell, but once you can get past that, it's like, you don't even need to get past it, you just need to, like, have a kind of zen mindset going into this. And I think you'll have a great time. It's a very unique experience, even though there's lots of games that came after it that sort of tried to do the same thing. I don't think I have any interest in those. I think, how could they top this? Like, I don't see the point in playing Jump King. Honestly. For several reasons. I don't see how it could be better than this, and it seems like it's doing basically the same thing. Also, I've watched Jerma play that entire game like 50 times. That's like a comfort VOD for me that I just put on for like white noise in the background. Like Bread and Fred, no, I don't really want to do that. This is fun. Should we... Oh yeah, I should have like raged. I should have like freaked out when I rode the snake. Missed opportunity. Let's go raid somebody.
Who cares?
Oh, Chainbrain is streaming music. That's awesome. Should we go raid Square Enix?
Characters.
What even is
available will be
this?
Sophia, Cyrus,
A
Triss,
PowerPoint
and
presentation?
Meanwhile, for the cleric's calling guidance, the 5-star characters feature
Octopath Traveler, Champions of the Continent, June 2023 Tavern Talk. What the fuck? No, everybody's like, no, don't raid Square Enix. People fucking hate Square Enix. Like, that, I have never seen... It's like that and like Blizzard and like EA. People just fucking hate those companies. Retro is a category, which I think is so funny. Like, what do you mean? Oh, Arcus is streaming. He's doing Ninja Gaiden? This is the funny cowboy speedrunner. Let's go raid Arcus. That seems like a great idea. He's a very interesting fellow. Retro, like, the games have names. Just because they're old doesn't mean they're not games. That seems like a very, like, I don't know. Like, of course, here this is a speedrunner who's very experienced, but that seems like a very, like, normie thing to do. To be like, who cares? It's just like some old game. I don't know. Haha. Nice. Oh, he's doing a great job. Okay, let's raid. And truly, this is the finale. I probably won't stream any more of this. I'll probably try to get at least the other achievement. The 50 wins achievement, I don't know. Probably not, honestly, but it was such a cool game.
That was a good coffee.
That I'll probably return to it in my spare time in the future. Okay, let's go watch the cowboy speedrunner. Who is very entertaining and very good at Ninja Gaiden. And he does other stuff too, but I think right now he's doing Ninja Gaiden. Take it easy, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I sure as hell did. More Street Fighter or Pikmin or reviews or something later. Not later today, but in the future.
Thanks, CJ.